Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Financial Fix with Sharnella. Now, today I want to talk about uh, how we spend our money. A lot of people, well, I shouldn't say a lot of people, but some people look at me and they say, "Wow, you don't dress like a person of with a high net worth. You don't dress fancy. Um, you're always in, tank tops and t-shirts and casual clothes." Well, that's because I spend my money on my house and my vehicle uh, and my investments, and I save a lot. But more importantly, I really don't care about what other people think as far as how I dress. I dress not to impress other people. I dress the way I like to dress, which is casual. And you'll have a lot of what they call blue collar millionaires who, when you look at them, you don't know that they have a certain net worth or a high net worth. And that's because it's not important to me to flaunt wearing fancy clothes to prove to someone that I've got money. I know what's in my bank account. And for the people who would criticize me for being, a casual clothes wearer, those same people don't have nearly the net worth that I have. So I would say to all of you out there who dress to impress other people, I would ask you to really think twice about that, because you're spending your money casually on clothes that in time are going to turn to rags. So you're essentially wasting your money on clothes and you're dressing to impress other people. I just don't care to do so. My wealth is tied up in things that are going to bring me money. Clothes is something that I wear um, just to be casual. I'm just a casual person. I prefer not to dress fancy. I don't like to wear heels. I dress in gym shoes majority of the time. Every now and then I wear sandals, I'm wearing sandals right now, but this is just me, and I love to talk to people about financial success and financial responsibility. So rather than go out and spend a couple $100s on an outfit to impress other people, I'd rather put that couple $100s in a CD or in an investment that's going to earn me money, or better yet, in a home in a beautiful neighborhood. This was my dream neighborhood. At the age of 15, I had a dream of where I wanted to end up. And after years of work, decades actually, uh, I was able to realize that dream. And I've been living that dream for the better part of 15 years now. So I'm very comfortable where I am. I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm comfortable in my casual clothes. And I said all that to say this: don't let other people define what you should be and what you should look like. Your net worth is not determined by necessarily the car that you drive or the clothes that you wear. And I know a lot of people spend tons of money on clothes, tons of money on cars, and those things, they're not things that are sustainable that's going to earn you money in the future. Those are all purchases that are going to diminish in value very quickly in most cases, within a few years. But you buy a nice home in a nice neighborhood, and that home will add value to your net worth, your overall net worth. So again, I dress very casual. You will rarely see me dressed up in a fancy outfit because that's just not who I am. I'm not about flashing clothes or flashing shoes and purses. Do I have nice purses? Yeah. But when I buy a Michael Kors purse, I typically will go to an outlet and buy it. When I buy a Coach purse, yeah, you'll see me sporting a Coach purse every now and then, or a Coach wallet. But trust me, I didn't pay full price for it. I do not pay full price for luxury items, including my vehicle, the vehicle that I drive. It's a very nice vehicle, but I will not buy a brand new vehicle ever again. It doesn't matter how much money I have, because it is a bad investment to purchase a vehicle with cash. To me, it is a bad investment to purchase expensive clothing that, after about 20 or 30 washes, is just going to fade. Buy clothes that are reasonably priced. That's what I do. Um, no, I don't buy at the secondhand store, although I have found one or two items at a secondhand store and I thought, wow, this looks really good. I actually bought a very nice leather coat a few years ago at a thrift store. So I'm not above buying clothes for less. And you shouldn't either. If you're not in the position where you have six figures in your bank account, then you should really ask yourself, why are you dressing to impress other people? You're wasting all this money trying to look good. For whom? You know, and sometimes people, what they call it, fake it till you make it. They fake being wealthy. And all the while, rather than really working on true wealth and investing their money in areas where it's going to bring them true wealth, they're wasting their money on things to make them appear to be wealthy, thereby actually diminishing their wealth. They're doing just the opposite of what they intend to do. So, the lesson for today is dress the way you want to dress, regardless of, well, no, I don't want to say dress the way you want to dress. I'm going to go back that up and say this. Until you can afford to dress like $1,000,000, first have $1,000,000. And when you get that $1,000,000, if you decide that you want to continue dressing casually, then you do just that. So, this is me. I'm a financial coach. I teach people how to get out of debt. I teach people how to save and invest wisely. And I teach people how to build and grow wealth. That's my important thing here. I don't really care to dress to impress people. I'm here delivering a message. And that is the most important thing, is delivering that message. What are you getting from listening to me? Are you learning something? Am I feeding you good information, good knowledge? I mean, if you get a little entertainment in the process, okay, great. But mainly, I'm here to help instruct you and guide you on how to best live the life that you want to live. So that when you go out and you buy that nice purse or those nice shoes or that sports car or that beautiful home, it's something that you can purchase with ease and it's sustainable. You should not be going out making large purchases that you absolutely can't afford. That later on you're going to have to decide, oh man, credit card bill has come. Now, do I pay it off? Can I afford to pay it off? Or do I pay a portion of it and then put the rest of the money on this bill? If you are finagling your finances and you can't meet your regular bills, you have no business out there purchasing expensive clothes and shoes and purses, and that's for women, and um, out there buying sports cars and flaunting cash and money that you don't have. Let's be sensible. Let's not look wealthy. Let's be wealthy. Let's not play the part of being wealthy. Let's actually build and grow wealth. So, making these videos is a lot of fun, but more importantly, I want to make sure that I'm actually answering the questions that you all need answered. So do me a favor. I want you to send a comment when you watch my videos. Let me know, Sharnella, this is great, but can you talk about this as well? I want to feed you the knowledge that you want to learn. So like and subscribe to my channel, but also give me your comments. Let me know how you like my videos and what additional information you want to hear from me. See you on the next episode of Financial Fix with Sharnella.